Chefs, please welcome owner and executive chef of 4 Chicago restaurants. Oh. James Beard Award winner and winner of Top Chef Chicago, Stephanie Izard.
Hi.
Nice to see you. And James Beard Award-winning restaurateur and co-founder of the Boca Restaurant Group, Kevin Bain. You know what they're feeling like, right?
Yeah, I don't want to be in those shoes right now. This is much better. It's so amazing to be here. Top Chef really jump-started my career. I've since opened 4 restaurants in my hometown of Chicago, another one opening very soon here in LA.
And Kevin, you've opened a lot of restaurants.
I've opened 30 restaurants over the last 25 years, and it's not always been easy. But I knew when I met Stephanie, expanding on her vision was definitely going to be worth it.
Yeah. Restaurant Wars is a rite of passage, but in order to compete in Restaurant Wars this season, you're gonna have to make it through the pitch. You're going to design a concept, create a menu, and a mood board, and you'll get to cook 1 or 2 dishes to give us a feel for the restaurant you want to open.
Because so many of you already have restaurants, if you have something that's your dream restaurant, I really want to see what's inside of those heads.
Tomorrow, you'll have 30 minutes to shop at Whole Foods Market. You'll have 3 hours to prep and cook. Then you'll pitch your restaurant concept and sell us your idea with your dishes right here. We'll choose our 2 favorite restaurant concepts, and those will be our 2 restaurants for Restaurant Wars.
Oh, if it's a great idea, who knows? Maybe we'll do it.
Let the battle begin.
Thanks,
guys. Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
I'm actually gonna put this on my mood board. Give it a little life.
I'll be honest, I'm completely exhausted waking up really early to finish everything. I'm definitely feeling it. I'm tired, but Restaurant Wars is one of Top Chef's biggest moments. I really want to win this.
Did you go cut some succulents in the yard? I did. Oh, gosh, I glued an entire plate before. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, these bad boys are
What's going on, Greg? I'm making a rub for the fish. So we're gonna just rub this and kind of let it sit. This is the oxtail. I'm gonna get them grilled. How you looking?
So far, so good. We're working on my Bebetti shrimp, and then have a duck dish. It's gonna be a busy 3 hours.
Yep.
I'm taking every moment very, very seriously.
Karen, tell me all your secrets about your restaurant concept. I'd like to steal it. I mean, invest in it.
It's called 3 Black Crows. My grandparents' last name is Crow. What are you working on? Scallion pancake right now, and then I'm gonna make some sweet potato dumplings.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see.
I've never made this before. You'll be fine.
How you feeling?
Focused. Peeling eggs, so exciting.
Salt curing egg yolks.
Rainy Islands, LA, right?
Always.
There you go, girl.
You done a restaurant pitch before?
I've never opened my own restaurant before. I have a few concepts built out. The restaurant's named Sabrina. It's after my grandmother. Traditional dishes, but also techniques of now.
I love it.
Going full malarkey. Yo! No reason to go half.
Hi. Hi, how are you guys doing?
Hey, Steph, how are you?
Everything good?
Good.
Stephanie and Kevin are watching me cook. It's kind of making me nervous. It's just like super distracting.
Thank you.
Oh, look at the num-nums. The country captain.
I literally took the color palette of my grandmother's home and translated it onto this board. Country Captain is arguably one of the South's most famous dishes. It's really highly influenced by the spice trade. So most historians would agree it's likely America's first taste of curry. It's both a braise and a roast. Chicken. You see Madras curry, currants, almonds, with bread and butter, pickles, and hot chow chow.
So how does the rest of the menu round out?
You order your main proteins, and then what goes along with that is a multi-course experience. So things like the relishes and the creamed greens, we would choose that on a daily basis, and it would be whatever was in season.
So it's a static price point?
Yeah, somewhere about $49 a person, so it's actually pretty significant value for how much food you get.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
Hi, Eric.
Hello, how are you guys?
How are you?
Doing well. My restaurant concept is called Middle Passage. So Middle Passage is essentially African diaspora through food. First dish is a tamarind glazed duck with coriander, green peppercorns, a little bit of cardamom, some collard greens as well. And then right next to you, you have a Berberi shrimp and a really intense charred vegetable broth. Blues represent the sea that slaves were traveling through. Copper representing the shackles that they use, right?
What kind of service style are you envisioning?
Casual, but still formal. So it feels as if you're in a space that's giving you white glove service, but really it's not that stuffy.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you guys.
And a whole fish? Beautiful.
Gregory, tell us what your concept is.
Khan is a Haitian-inspired wood-fired concept, and it's the Haitian Creole word for cane. One of my fondest memories of living in Haiti when I was a child was the cane man. He would come around and he would sell sugar cane. We'll start with the oxtail. In Haiti, we have a marinade. It's called épice, which literally means spice. Plantains are a huge staple in Haiti. They're simply sauteed with caramelized onions. And then we are finishing with a whole fish, marinated in cilantro, lime, garlic, and a little ginger. Then roasted in the wood-fired oven.
How do you want the Haitian community to embrace this restaurant? Do you think the dishes are authentic?
Yeah, I started cooking with my mom a few years ago, and you know, at first I really wanted to learn the fundamentals, and I felt I grasped that, and I think there's room for seasonality.
Thank you, Gregory.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
Brian, tell us about your restaurant concept.
It's rooted in the Mid-Atlantic cuisine. The name is called Thatcher and Rye. It's two parts. One, it's my son. His name is Thatcher. And back in the early part of the century, there's a lot of rye production in the Mid-Atlantic. These two dishes are tied together by one ingredient, shellfish. The crab rolled up in jicama over the mignonette made with green apple, cucumber, and compressed dill pickles. The game hen is served over a sunflower seed risotto and shellfish broth. I want this restaurant to be a lot more accessible so more diners can come in and experience our food. It could be an everyday restaurant.
What is the price point?
Between $50 and $65 is a high-end check average.
Thank you, Brian. Hi, Kieran. How are you?
I am very well. My restaurant is called Three Black Crows. It's a modern dim sum restaurant with Asian inspiration. The scallion pancake is made out of focaccia dough with crab salad tossed in yuzu, brown butter aioli, and sweet potato dumpling in a red curry with kaffir lime peanuts.
How would this red curry dish be served in the restaurant? Would it be a big bowl that you share?
Something like the gnocchi would be a dish that would be on the menu, and something maybe like the scallion pancake are things that you can put on the cart and sort of wheel through the dining room and offer to folks.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My concept today is Hanai Mama. It is a modern Hawaiian concept. The word Hanai means adopted family. Your first dish was the salted egg curry mahi-mahi bites. Your second dish is coconut and mango beer braised pork belly. I hope you get a little island feel here. It's an old plantation style meets mid-century modern, and it's a real feeling of aloha.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Leanne.
Leanne.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Lucy sees.
Lucy was my dog who I had for 15 years, and she was a neighborhood dog. So my concept is modern, elevated comfort food.
Today I made smoked salmon pate with salt and vinegar chips.
And I love a schnitzel.
So I made a pork schnitzel with grilled lettuce puree, celeriac remoulade, and Romano beans.
Why don't you choose these two dishes to represent the concept?
I want everybody to feel as though it's a meal that's beyond what they can execute at home.
Great. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you, thank you.
My concept is Baja Asian Street. What I'm aiming here is to entice the millennial, something really fun, lower price point. I made a shrimp and hamachi aqua chile and a braised oxtail with a gochujang mole. I wanted to name it something fun. I thought of this love story. These two people from two different worlds come together and they fall in love. Even though they're not supposed to be together, they cannot deny it. From this great movie of Shrek comes the donkey and the dragon, the 2D.
The Baja and the Asian.
Ta-da.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Welcome to Sabrina. It's a modern Asian Californian restaurant. I named it after my grandmother. In her life, she was a very elegant woman. She did ballroom dancing at the age of 80. She saw life in a very romantic way. That's how I view my food. Ahi tuna, Asian pear, fermented black beans, and it's on a shiso leaf. And then corn agnolotti with Chinese slaptrong, XO sauce, and yuzu.
How big is this restaurant?
I would say 40 to 60 seats.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was
good to hear people's concepts, especially concepts that came from the heart, but it was also clear that some people were a little uncomfortable pitching ideas that maybe weren't fully formed. But it was all in all, I thought it was a great exercise.
We have some favorites today. Gregory, Kevin, Malarkey, and Melissa. Everyone else step to the side. Thank you.
Good job, Jimmy.
Only 2 restaurants will be chosen for Restaurant Wars.
One of the concepts we want to see come to life is one that we can picture ourselves eating in. It's set up to be successful already, and that restaurant is Country Captain from Kevin. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Another restaurant that we'd really like to see come to life is Con by Chef Greg.
Congratulations, Gregory and Kevin. Your restaurants will come to life at Restaurant Wars. You can step to the side. Thank you.